Just look at the beauty of the Sequoia tree. Look at the beauty of nature. Walk with me as we discover America's national parks. Numerous fires have created
sebesar kolam berenang. Wow!
the largest tree in the world. Okay, today is Sunday, July 6th, and it is our hiking day. We are going to be going to Sequoia National Park. I'll be wearing the same thin jacket here to protect from the sun. It's a light, super light jacket. So my dad was originally, and my family was gonna come with us here. So we've got a 3-bedroom unit. My dad was having a back injury that comes and goes. So it's just 2 of us.
Hai, Assalamualaikum. Ini hari kedua kita ada di California. Hari ini kita udah di jalan mau ke Sequoia and National Park bersama Akang yang sudah siap dengan topinya. Aku juga ada topinya, tapi nanti aja dibukanya kalau udah sampai di sana. Mudah-mudahan nggak terlalu panas. Udah panas sih sebenarnya. Hari ini cuacanya 22 derajat Celcius. Not too bad. Mudah-mudahan nggak terlalu panas-panas banget lah ya di sana. Soalnya ini perjalanannya sekitar 1 jam ke sana. Jadi kita lihat sepanjang jalan kayak apa, karena kita berdua belum pernah ke sana dan Akang juga belum pernah ke daerah sini. Jadi nobody knows what it will look like, but we're excited. Yay! Kita ketemu lagi di sana. Kita memutuskan untuk turun, lihat danaunya. Wow, keren banget. So cool. Masya Allah. Yuk, nyebrang. What do you think?
Alhamdulillah, look at this. It's wonderful, beautiful.
Alhamdulillah kita udah sampai. We're here. How
Yeah.
much is the ticket?
$35.
Jadi $35 itu untuk 7 hari ya. For 7 days, 7 hari. Summer 2025 trip planner.
Bismillah. We made it through. There's our pass here, bottom corner of the windshield. And 1 mile up, we're gonna go to the visitor center. There's a fire here, look.
Wow, burnt. Wow, I love this already. Masya Allah. Rock.
They have cabin rentals.
Apparently, yeah. Oh yeah, I was trying to find one, but
And then we're going to the scenic
it's
center
full.
soon.
All lodge are full here.
Wow. Here's the visitor center. Let's go to additional parking.
Creative media. So many different buildings here. Okay.
We're here. How do you feel?
Pump up.
Pump up. So we're here. We're going to drive up to the Giant Forest Museum. From there we can go to Giant Forest Grove, General Sherman Tree, and Morro Rock, all in one kind of parking area. So that's our plan. We could also drive along the 180.
We are at the scenic point.
Sequoia National Park. First impression? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this place.
Masya Allah.
It's amazing. So we've traveled many hours to be here from Illinois. Yeah, definitely worth it. Wow, look
Keren
at
banget,
this.
Masya Allah. Kayaknya
Yeah.
Indonesia tetap juara sih.
We're here near the Giant Tree Museum. One thing I would say, if you get dizzy easily or you travel with people get dizzy, just need to drive carefully because it's a lot of winding roads as you go up the hill. But alhamdulillah, my Istri and myself are able to make it here. Parking lot full. Looks like it's really busy here today, but very lovely scenery. And as you get higher up, the air gets cooler, the temperature's cooler up here. We're at 6,000 feet elevation, and it's neat because you can see as you climb, your elevation changes. There's like markers for jumps in elevation. We will go find a parking spot somewhere, inshallah. Wow. Look at these.
Hai, aku udah sampai di Big Tree Trail. Sekarang kita lagi mau cari tempat untuk ke restroom, terus juga mau explore sebentar, foto-foto, terus kita mau lanjut ke General Sherman Tree.
So we're gonna go to General Sherman Tree soon, but before that, we're at this Big Trees Trail. So sequoias are known for their longevity. So despite the natural longevity of giant sequoias, early conservationists recognized they needed protection. In 1890, Congress established Sequoia National Park as a permanent refuge for these giant sequoia trees. As awareness grew of the importance of the surrounding landscape and habitats, the park was expanded several times. In 1940, Kings Canyon National Park was established. Over 800,000 acres in both parks are designated wilderness.
Gede banget cones-nya. Ini adalah pine cones atau maybe this is sequoia cones. Segede, lebih besar daripada muka aku. Wow, gede banget. Keren.
One thing to note in Sequoia, that it has a vast diversity of wildlife. This great diversity of life at these parks results mainly from the extreme elevation range from 1,360 feet in the foothills to 14,494 feet at its peak. As we explore, we should keep in mind that the parks face threats their early advocates could not have envisioned, mostly due to climate change, higher temperatures, changing precipitation, more severe wildfires, and invasive species. How will future generations experience these fragile mountain habitats? see across the way, there is a young sequoia here. So you can tell it's young sequoia because it still has branches down towards the bottom. So those branches will grow for younger sequoias so that they can capture as much sun energy as possible. And then as the sequoias grow taller, they are able to capture the sun at a higher point and they start to lose the lower branches. They also lose it due to fire and lack of sun. Numerous fires have created this large scar on the sequoia tree. Now, fires can be common in the area where sequoias grow as it's slightly drier, not too wet. This scar is actually something that a sequoia can live with over time. The sequoia has within its bark air pockets, which will protect it and give it longevity. One amazing factor about this brilliant, beautiful tree is that it heals itself. So this bark coming around here will slowly each year converge onto this point to heal the tree and give it new life.
Aku sekarang lagi ada di tengah-tengah simulasi pohon yang ada di belakang aku. Pohon ini, ke atas ini, namanya Ed dan Net, atau Ed di sampingnya Net. Ed by Net ini adalah dua pohon yang bawahnya itu, base-nya itu bergabung jadi sebesar ini. Besarnya itu 10,6 kali 7,3 meter atau sebesar kolam renang. Ini gede banget bawahnya dan ini tuh dikasih nama Ed by Net di tahun 1906. Jadi bayangin ini sebenarnya aku tuh ada di tengah-tengah dua pohon besar sequoia yang ada di belakang aku. Guys, ini pohonnya yang tadi aku simulasiin besar dari lingkaran atau diameter dari pohon Ed by Net atau pohon sequoia yang dinamakan Ed by Net di tahun 1906. Gede banget, luar biasa, sebesar swimming pool, sebesar kolam berenang. Wow!
The ideal climate for sequoia is moist soil, but not too wet. They're pretty picky, right? Also, it can't be too rainy or too extreme of temperature, too cold. They can handle some snow, they can handle the fire, right? But here's a meadow. They won't grow in the meadow, although they need the water. They'll grow by the meadow. So you'll see sequoias outside the meadow, but within here, they need a slightly higher ground. Even in good habitats, sequoias can die, like this one we see in front of us. This one fell in 1992. Some common causes of a sequoia tipping and falling would be an imbalance caused by disturbances in the soil, uneven soil, some heavy snow, or other natural factors that would cause the sequoia to fall. Watch out, when this sequoia falls, it is ferocious. This particular sequoia may have been triggered to fall by a road that was cut nearby the area, this walking path, right? So when there is any small disturbance, a sequoia can slightly lose balance. Over time, the imbalance goes greater to a tipping point where it will break and fall. It's a great opportunity to see inside the sequoia roots. So it is said when these fall, there will be water dripping and coming out of these roots because it carries so much moisture here. And if you touch the center, it would be ice cold when it first falls. Where I now stand once stood a restaurant and cabin. In this area, it experienced a fire. So you can see the burnt sequoias that had experienced the fire, and you see barely any remnants of the restaurant that stood, but clear representation is here. Again, burnt sequoia healing itself. Another wonderful example of the sturdiness and resilience of these marvelous, magnificent trees.
Makan dulu. Kita udah di parkiran mau lihat General Sherman Tree. Tapi kita makan siang dulu. Kita udah masak nasi goreng tapi putih, pakai telur, ada sosisnya dan sayur-sayurannya.
Bismillah.
Bismillah.
Okay, so we just ate. Well, now I'm going to take the shuttle to General Sherman Trail.
Stop. We're here at General Sherman Tree parking lot.
And where did we park?
To the Waltherton shuttle parking.
Yeah. So look, you can take shuttle from Mora Rock all the way up and down. Yeah, so if we want, we can catch the one, then go down to Mora Rock. Here is a slab of a sequoia tree. This tree was 2,210 years old when it fell. It's amazing how magnificent and wonderful and like just long-lasting these trees are. If you see these cracks here, many of these cracks were actually caused by fires. So this tree actually experienced at least 80 different fires and survived really large ones. So the cracks are caused by fires, and the rings around the cracks will get wider because the healing process that we saw earlier causes the tree to grow quicker. I'm here at General Sherman Tree, which is not the tallest, not the widest, but the largest tree in the world by weight and volume.
Guys, now kita ada di General Sherman Tree di area Sequoia National Park. Ini adalah pohon terbesar di dunia. Bukan paling tinggi, bukan juga paling lebar, tapi dia by volume itu paling besar sedunia. Wow, keren banget. Lebarnya itu sebesar 11 meter, guys. Jadi ini ternyata adalah pohon terbesar katanya di dunia.